Hello, and this is a quick guide, I guess, for the 5x or 10x server, since both of them are pretty similar. I have just recently done the Arab server and finished second for the fastest accounts. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick guide. So I'm trying to speed things up here a little bit because things are taking a bit too long. I'm making my first mistake there actually by adding hero points into resources. I should be going straight into fighting strength. The first thing you want to do really is just send your hero straight on an adventure, and you know, it's very RNG based, and you really need to hit the horse as soon as possible. That's going to determine whether or not you have a great start to the server or not. All I've done here with my initial resources is warehouse to free, granary to free, main building to free. You need all those. Probably not the correct way to go about it right now is what I'm doing is upgrading every single tile to 1. You're probably better doing the clay bit to 2, iron mine to 2, wheat field to 2, I think, because I think you only need to do 2 of them. To get that first little bit of XP and for the extra resources, but by all means, either it works, you have enough resources to carry on. The next step probably is going around doing the cranny. Cranny actually gives a lot of, I guess, what you would call experience, and also culture points you get from that as well. And probably just so you hit that kind of population barrier a bit cheaper and earlier to get that kind of bonus, you want to have a few level 1 crannies and maybe extend some to level 3 for the CP bonus later. So yeah, just gonna kind of carry on doing that to get that cranny to 7, I think, and then we should probably take it to 10 later on because you get the bonus at 7. Yep, just going to go around upgrading all tiles to 2 now. I mean, ultimately what you want to have is all the tiles to 4. Obviously you move them up and increase the levels of them in a specific order. And then as well, just to kind of be picky, you could also, I guess, do clay first, as it's the most important resource. So yeah, still doing all the basic stuff. I've kept my 50 hero XP that you get from the quest up in the top right corner. The reason why I've kept this is because you might want to keep a hold of it until you need to refresh your hero, especially if you get a horse early and you want to start clearing oasis. You can use this to get an extra kind of level on your hero. So yeah, just kind of chopping around. I've got a new report there, so so now I'm just kind of doing some infrastructure in the base. Marketplace goes up to 7. Get an embassy for the CP and for the bonus. You only get it for level 1. You need to get the barracks to 3. I do make another mistake here, and it actually causes me to... It has a knock-on effect of I actually have to wait quite a bit for resources because I move academy to 2 when I didn't really want to. So like here I'll set the build away. I'll replan some resources and then I'll actually put it to 2 instead of cranny to 8. I should have probably moved cranny to 8 directly there. It doesn't matter, you still need the academy to go to 10 later, but it's just using resources in the correct order first of all. So yeah, you can see here academy at 2, and then I'm like, why did I do that? But it doesn't matter too much. Because you're going to get the CP bonus, you're going to get the population bonus. Kind of helps carry you over the line a little bit. So yeah, just carrying on with this for the time being. Yeah, I think here is where I get the CP bonus, which allows me to build my cranny. And heroes back from adventure, so I'm just going to send them away on a hard adventure as well. This is actually the one where I managed to pick up the horse. So I got the horse in the second adventure, which I think is really, really important. I think if you don't get in your first 3 adventures, you may be better off starting again, or kind of forgetting about the server, because I tried this exact same strat on ×3, and yeah, it just didn't go well at all. which ultimately led me just to kind of sack off the server and not bother playing it. So I think from here, yep, gonna get the main building up to 7, which is its next checkpoint. You do need to move it all the way up to 12. I'll go back here. Once I've done some infrastructures, go back to putting one of each kind of tile to 4, because once you get it to 4, you get another bonus unlocked. So I'm just gonna kind of unlock this resources. You'll do this a lot, and I guess it depends on how busy the server is, but you'll also have sometimes the resources not loading. So yeah, I'm just going to continue moving one of every single resource tile to 4. So I think I just have to wait for a tiny bit here to collect enough rares. As I said, I think a lot of this came down to before messing up the academy, and there we go, I've just got my horse there. So since you get the horse, you just want to stop doing quests immediately. You want to start kind of hitting Oasis, and I think the best Oasis you can do really is Clay and Iron. Clay and Iron's really, really good because you have more animals and with a lot less defense against horse. I think if you can do a Clay Wheat, that's favourable because they have wild boars, and wild boars are worth 100 crop. Anything that is less than a boar is 1 crop, so you get 50 of each resource type for it. For boars to wolves, everything like that, you get 2, which is 100 crop per unit killed, and anything above a bear is free. Bear being the easiest out of the crocodiles and tigers, and elephants is 5, but you're not really going to be attacking any elephants. It's just probably suicide at this point. So yeah, you're just going to let all your quests stack here. I do have like a 4-minute one there and thinking, oh, I'd love to do it, but because I don't have a very good spawn here, in terms of Oasis, I don't have a lot around me. It's pretty much a race at this point to try and, you know, attack and get the resources before the people. So you can see there with the horse, 5-minute travel time. It's broken. You need that horse, or else that travel time is going to be like 3 times higher. So yeah, that's me at least just kind of sending troops off to go and attack now. But yeah, as I said, it's very, very dependent on getting that hero, getting the horse for the adventure. So yeah, see here, there's second raid, 900 of every resources, so you can see how dependent it is. And I think one thing that you need to kind of acknowledge in this is that, yes, the resources are really, really important earlier on, and you need to be raiding to get those resources earlier on, but later on you need less instant resources, and you need more resources that you get from you know, just the hero bonus. So by all means, as soon as you get that book and you feel you're not raiding like 4,000 resources every hour or so, you need to just be swapping over to resource bonus immediately, because I think 1 hour in, my hero was level 6, and level 6 is about 1,080 resources, so by all means focus on that. So from this point here, you can see we've got the stable to level 3, we've got the academy to 5, we've got the wall to 3, and I was just kind of upgrading the granaries, everything like that. You can see my fields as it stands. I've kind of started upgrading everything to 4, and there's some juicy income from raiding, and this is really, really important. My hero's level 6 now, so I've got good attack stats, and yeah, I'm just upgrading, you know, the rest of the tiles to 4. You do get a even growth quest or task completed once you do this, so it's very important to kind of get that. I think in times 3 you probably don't need that. In times 3 you're probably good with just having like one of every tile to 4, and then the rest sitting on 3. Anyways, fast forward, I mean, this is where we are towards the end of it. We have here every tile level 4 there. I've also changed the hero to resource bonus, and I think we've just completed residence level 10. You can see there by the task that's kind of flowing at this point. So there you go, residence level 10. I opt to go for settlers first and then the party, because there's obviously the building time on settlers. So you can see there, the Granary 7, you need to do an extra level on the warehouse for 8 for run the party. You need, obviously, the Town Hall. Also, Siege Workshop's a good thing to build, because you get a quest for that as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you do have any questions, feel free to get back to me. It might not be the most efficient route, but this did get me a second start in the server. So yeah, thank you very much.